What is the secret to being successful in your medical malpractice or personal injury or wrongful death case? Would you like to know the answer? Come join me for a walk through the neighborhood as I share with you the answer to that question. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski, a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney. The secret to being successful, and this is common sense, and it bears repeating over and over again, is simply tell the truth. That's the big secret. Tell the truth. Don't exaggerate. Don't overstate what happened to you. Don't overstate the extent of your injuries, but tell the truth. By telling the truth, you will never have to worry about being caught in a lie, ever. And you should know that these lawsuits are premised upon your credibility, meaning that if you tell a little white lie about something that you think has no significance whatsoever, that little white lie can come back to bite you in the butt and destroy your entire credibility, which means, at the end of the case, the judge is going to give the jury a very simple instruction, and it has a fancy legal name for it. It has a fancy Latin name for it, called falsus in uno, which basically says to the jury that if you find that a witness, could be the person bringing the lawsuit or the person who is being sued, has told a little white lie, has said something that is not true, you have the ability and the right to disregard all of their testimony. And that's a very, very powerful legal instruction. Your credibility means everything in your lawsuit. So don't for a second think that just because something was so small and you decided to exaggerate or to not tell the truth or to omit from telling the total truth that you're going to get away with it. I guarantee you that if you tell the truth, you will never have to worry about getting caught in a lie. That is critically important. Number two, about telling the truth. Let's say we're talking about your injuries. Many people think that if they exaggerate the extent of their damages and their limitations and their restrictions on what they can do every day, that it will boost the value of their case. And theoretically, that's exactly what will happen. However, the defense is going to scrutinize those statements. They're going to compare your statements with what you have told your doctors, your treating doctors, whom you have seen over the course of many months, if not years. And if those medical records are different than what your statements are during the course of your pretrial sworn deposition testimony, guess what? Now you've created a contradiction. You have created a credibility problem. Why? Because now you are overstating and you are exaggerating the extent of your injuries. And that could prove deadly for you and your case. So when I tell you that the biggest secret to being successful in your case is telling the truth, I'm telling you from years and years of experience. I'm doing this now more than 36 years. I'm telling you that your credibility means everything. And you never, ever want to go ahead and say something that's not true. And it's okay if you don't remember something, and now you're trying to think of the answer, but you are never to guess during a pretrial deposition. Why? Because your answer might be right, but then again, it might be wrong. By telling the truth, you will never have to worry about being caught up in a lie. You will never have to have anyone accuse you of exaggerating your injuries. And by telling the truth, you are now on the path to being successful, whether that's through a settlement or ultimately through a verdict at trial. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you to help you open your eyes and to help you understand how these types of cases work in the state of New York. You know, I realize you're likely watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own matter. Well, if your matter did happen in New York and you have not yet started a lawsuit but are thinking of doing so and still have questions that need to be answered, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. You know, I answer questions like yours every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.